Peace to the gods, peace to the earths, all the righteous, civilized families on the planet Earth. It's your man, the King of Truth. King Truth is Allah, coming on this Knowledge Understanding Day. Earlier I said Knowledge Culture Freedom Day, but it's really Knowledge Understanding, which equals culture freedom, right? Y'all got to know how to do the math. Well, I had to come back, man, and just jump in real quick with Miss Jada, right, and what her team is doing. I don't know what's going on with the Smiths. You understand? I don't know. And, I thought I knew, but I don't know. It's some crazy stuff out there. They saying, somebody being funny and said, Jada never met Will Smith, right? But, she has a team. It ain't like Jada sit around and put all this stuff up. I think she got a publicist team that, releases these things, and whoever she does interviews with, put out trailers for the interviews, right? But I don't know what's wrong with John T. Jada, man. I don't fuck around in Hollywood, unless they pay me. But she just they just released something talking about Tupac asked her to marry him while he was in Rikers, right? Now this all new to me, right? Now, they say they never done it. Maybe shared a kiss. And this a ugly business when an industry wants to break up your marriage. See, I see it as, I've been told, it's been said and stated that the Jewish community or prominent Jewish people through entertainment industry revenues are very powerful in the entertainment industry. So when I say Hollywood, I mean the entertainment industry. That's music, film, and television, right, and radio, and social media streams. Mark Zuckerberg, the founder, creator of Facebook, is Jewish. I think YouTube people are Jewish. Maybe the Spotify people are Jewish. I don't have a problem with nobody's belief system. The problem comes in when they have a problem, or Jewish people only can identify with their past issues and struggles and can't see where other people are coming from, right? Not saying that's the case, because there is a black industry that is funded by Jewish heads of industry, right? So I'm just saying, for political correctness, social a definition that or social structure that the Jewish people run Hollywood, right? They run the entertainment industry. And it's like ever since Will and Jada got together, people have been wanting to break them up. So when I say people, I don't, invisible haters, and now it's looking like it's from Tupac, right? And so it's I'm gonna credit Jimmy Iovine for Tupac being disrespectful to Jada and Will's marriage, right? On Snoop album, Doggy Style, I think it was, he got NWA up there, on there. He got Ice Cube and Ren dissing Jada and Will. Ice Cube and Ren of NWA on Snoop's album is dissing Jada and Will. Ice Cube and MC Ren on Snoop album Doggy Style is dissing Jada and Will. I heard Tupac say they done that for me. So I'm like, why they got to do that for you? So he believed that, right? Turns out, I think they did it because Will won an award. I put it on my Instagram. Will won an award, and he said, I won this award and I didn't have to kill nobody in his music or something, right? West Coast gangster music, gangster genre, Ice Cube, NWA, Dr. Dre, Eminem got a problem. And I think that's where the diss comes from, right? Jada said she wasn't even married to Will when he won that award. And they dissed her thinking she was with him. I didn't do the timeline, but I put it on my Instagram. And I don't know if they was married or not, right? So that's how long it's been. That's over 20 years. And they've been married a little older than Jay. If you know how old Jaden is, that's how long they've been married, plus a couple of years, right? And so it's like, I think Tupac may be really bad with women. He may be closeted homosexual. And they like to put women on him or say he is this ladies' man. They, Jimmy Iovine Interscope is heavily invested in him. And it seems like whatever Tupac wants, they try to make it happen. You see? Not that he gets it, but they try to make it happen. And so, and so she put out this, her team, her public media and communications team put out part of her interview. One statement, she said that Tupac asked her to marry him while he was in Rikers. I say, well, I never heard that, right? But now they've been. But there was a story of how Suge was able to contact, of how Tupac was able to contact Suge from jail. There was a story that I discovered that Tupac got married in jail, and I don't know if he got married in Rikers or Clinton Correctional down in Mora, but they said he married Keisha Morris or Keisha Morrison. And the story is he had her call Suge and ask him to come meet him. He wanted to sign and get out of jail. So now you got to look at Tupac had an hidden agenda, an ulterior motive when asking these women to marry him. You know, I bet you he would have asked Jasmine Guy and Desiree. I can't think of her last. Desiree. I can't think of her. You know, he'd probably went down the line. Now I see it as he trying to clean up and cover up that he is a rapist. You know, he trying to say that's not true. I love women, I like women, whatever. He's married. So when he's trying to clean up that conviction, that charge, that allegation that, he is a rapist and he is okay to be in society by marrying somebody, you see. So that's kind of shady. And Jada knows this. And when I tell her stuff about Tupac, she don't believe it. She don't like to hear it. I'm like, you that dense. That's wow. He not the same boy from 9th grade. Right? He not the same boy, who was writing you love letters in 9th and 10th grade when he went away to California. He was, he has changed, and she live in the past with the dude, which may be affecting her marriage. If she can't see people for what they really are, if she can't see Tupac for who he really is, and see Snoop and Ice Cube and NWA for who they really are. You see. So yeah, man, that him asking her to marry him he needed a favor. He got that song. He said, what did he say? Caught up in this world, I took advantage of you. It's true. Caught up in this world, I took advantage of you. He talking about the woman he married in jail. And then so everybody know this. It was a story. He got married in jail. Now I'm repeating myself, but I guess it's worth repeating. He got married in jail, then he get out. Then all of a sudden he has taken some women to the Bahamas, all in a short period of time, taking women to the Bahamas, Hawaii. And then he started dating Khadida Jones, Quincy Jones' daughter, Khadida. He started dating Khadida. Then they say he was engaged to Khadida. And he and some of the Death Row Squad bodyguards, Frank and Buntry or Neckbone, took him to France, Paris to be in the Versace fashion show. Khadida, Tupac, Frank Alexander, and Buntry walked on the runway in the Versace fashion show. And I think that was in Paris or France somewhere. So he was dating her. Heavy. They say he cussed Quincy Jones. He cussed her mama. Didn't want to be with a mixed girl. His mama wouldn't allow it. So then we, carefully, discreetly asked Khadida, did they have sex? But she say, no, I say, come on, Khadija, you out the country. He flying you out the country and putting your friend, you and y'all sharing hotel rooms. She was in Las Vegas with him when he got shot the fuck up. You know, she was in the hotel room. She was at the hotel. She was somewhere, they say. And so they was kicking it in Vegas too when he got shot up. You know, he left her in Vegas when he got out the hospital. He left her. You know, he felt like, this is what I heard, he felt like he couldn't protect her. And he left her alone like that. So, you know, this a whole ass dude. I'm like, how you have a media story say you got married, and so now you ask Jada first to marry you, then you ask, and she say no, so then you ask another woman to marry you, then you leave that, so you get that woman to get you to make phone calls for you to call Suge and whoever else while you in jail, and then you get out of jail and you not with that woman, and now you with some more women that you know you don't mess with no more. You know, to me you're a closeted homosexual. You know, I offered up, you know, give Tupac a lie to take the test, determine how we feel about women. What's his, you know, does he like women? You know, does he want to marry a woman? You know, I think the dude a closet homosexual. For real. And he been turned off by Ayanna Jackson telling him no like that, and, you know, putting a rape case on him. You see? So, you know, the dude fucked up. And Jada like fucking herself up. Fucking with fucked up ass niggas. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. The dude had a hidden agenda. Ulterior motive. And, you know, she say Tupac was fucked up in jail. Tupac wasn't fucked up in jail. Tupac had a lot of visitors. You know, they say Desiree Washington, Desiree something, I can't think of her name. She in Suge some of the Suge documentaries. She say was his girlfriend in jail. She come to visit him. She in the documentaries. I went to go visit him in Dana Moore and all this other stuff. Tupac, that's not being a player. You know, he trying to say he has a healthy relationship with a woman to get him out of jail. You see, there was artwork on Facebook, on a Facebook page, I can't think of it, with all his pictures from jail. And he taking pictures with the guards and Desiree and Yafula and some outlaw, his father and mother come visit, stepmother at the time come visit him, his sister, Keisha Morris, they all hugged up and kissing in jail. So, you know, I don't think Tupac was being a player if, when he got out of jail, he couldn't maintain these relationships. So he used the marriage to say he was, to win the appeal to say he was okay, but that's not true. You see, that ain't true. So no, man, it's like, man, Jada and her team got to do better, man. It's, you know, it's like they trying to be, you don't have to be a player. All you got to do is be happy with your husband and just tell the truth. You know, not saying nothing is helping Tupac cover up some things. And that's the worst thing for somebody like Tupac, a extreme narcissist, right? You know, that, you know, he think he has the power of manipulation, you know, to get his way. And so when you play along with him, you know, he gets his way. And so that, you know, Tupac need a lot of correction still. So, That's all I'm saying, man. He wasn't, I don't think he was in love with Jada or Desiree or Keisha Morris. And you can look that up. If he was, she would have been with him when he went to California, when he in Vegas, and not Khadida. You see, dude say that not a player. That's a closeted homo trying to use women. You see? So, that's all I'm saying. I'm out. Peace.